Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It's time for some more Mech Warrior 5. We are here in the Savenberg sector, where we just got ourselves a very nice little interceptor.
Yep.
And, well, now we need to start gathering goodies for it and stuff like that. But
Yep, and that
maybe they'll be easier to find with the newer version of Coyote.
can confirm. However, they do still seem to be entirely random. So, with the advent of new tanks and stuff like that, the technique from the last playthrough, I think, definitely deserves merit here. In that, if we don't find a part, we can just leave it there. It'll regenerate on its own, and it's likely to have a part when it regenerates. So if we don't find anything good in resource ops, we can save them and bank them for later. And while we're at that juncture, now that we have an interceptor and are basically ready, we can not only use our rank up to explore more, but we can take on some new quests and expand into the greater inner sphere realm, because if we just stay here taking quests, it's just going to be like 140 tons and 160 tons sometimes, and that doesn't give us very many good things. With our rank ups, interesting
we did
things
just
are
rank
happening.
up, so we ranked up at the end of the last one, so we can take a look at the star map first off. For some reason, it wants to re-give me the tutorials, but so we are currently Rep 5. And so we are currently in an area that says 2 to 3, so we definitely need to move on up a little bit. We can go over to Inferno's Wake for a little bit, but they are even asking for a 4, so we don't want to spend too much time there. But maybe what we can do is we can head to Hickok and do some industrial zone finagling. And then from there we can head to Pattonsburg and maybe spend a little time, but not too much time, over in this Inferno's Wake conflict zone. After which we can either head maybe somewhere towards Allerton, or there's the Silver Fields to the Rimward direction.
Yeah, interestingly, I think I got co-op bugged here. I don't know what happened. I'm checking it out, but I don't have my menus to navigate, so
weird.
that's weird. I mean, that happens sometimes, but I didn't change anything, so...
I haven't even run the game since last week.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see your... I mean, I can kick you and then
reinvite
re-invite you.
Disconnect.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna disconnect because that was weird, strange, but it happens sometimes. I've just been playing the game on my own. I don't know if anything changed, but probably not.
Resent the invite.
Yeah. That's alright. Think I know what might have caused that.
Okay.
Maybe it's a mod option that I might have changed on my own personal thing that might be different, so I can just implement yours if all else fails.
Alright, I'm gonna jump to Hickok while we're waiting for you to load in.
Yep. I don't see why that would change anything. It seems a little odd.
Oh, I agree.
Might have just been a little hiccup, though. You never know.
3 medium rifle tier 2. Do we have that?
I don't know as we have many medium rifles, but that would be nice.
Medium rifle tier 2, we have 1. So not enough to complete that mission, that Cantina mission. PPC tier 3. We have 2 of those. Also not enough.
Okay, that got...
You're in?
Okay, that got my menus back. Yeah,
Okay, good.
that's perfect. I
AC-10
figured
tier
it was something.
3.
Yeah, I see it. I see the binary lasers for sale.
Nope.
So I've used the chain cannon. I do not think it is very good unless you're using like one of those little ultralight mechs where you got the speed, because it's rather short range.
Yeah, it is very short range. But supposedly it does quite a
Yeah.
bit of damage as long as you're in close. It's interesting if you're doing a melee build. It might be something worth trying for something like that. Kill
Yeah.
19 turrets, kill 18 hover tank units. We'll definitely get there.
War Dogs is absolutely the best thing to level, in my opinion, because it gets you boosted top speed, which is like build defining for a lot of these mechs.
Right.
Instant action, you can't really do much with that sort of thing, which is still weird to me that modders haven't done that, but it's okay. Mackey's still being worked on, as is the land air mech. I did learn something interesting about land air mechs last time. Apparently in co-op, the author put a cap on their speed, which is why I felt slower than how it actually is when I play single. Apparently only the host can go the full speed, because there's like some failsafe the game has where you can't go too fast. I think the cap is like 243 kph, because that leads to desyncing issues, which... That makes sense, but you know, it's a little sad.
Yeah.
Because flying around is certainly useful. We have the coupled Phoenix Hawk now, which I will work on adjusting.
Yeah, we're in an industrial zone, so if we're gonna play around with anything in cold storage or anything that is currently in need of work, then now's the time. I'm looking through the equipment sales for anything that might be useful.
I'm gonna swap out the 2 SRM4s for an SRM6 or 10. Let's see, what can you fit? Oh, the 10 looks like it does good. We have some good variety of ammo. Thank you for the double purchase. That actually came in handy.
Yeah, I'm trying to... I mean, whenever I find doubles and we don't have a few of them, I usually pick them up, even if we don't have the right weapons for them, because ammo's pretty cheap.
Yeah, and plus it freely refills, so might as well.
Yeah.
So the mediums are there. Do I want to switch it out for anything else? Maybe a double ammo wouldn't hurt since you just bought it. Pretty healthy to rely on that.
Okay. It looks like there's not pilots for hire either.
We have got one AMS, which means it's not going on the Kobold, but we do have a command console, which might actually be good here. The reason being is that the Kobold has the command mech and the improved communications, meaning if I give it that 3-ton command console, it'll be heavy, sure, but it has the potential to really help out with spotting, which is really helpful for our cause, because now with that and some improved sensors, it has a sensor range of 1,755.
Alright, not bad.
It's more of a support guy at that point, but that's not a bad thing particularly. I do have to readjust the ammo if I want to include the SRM-10 though, and that's fine, because that means I can put that into the safe places like the head and the center torso, because if you lose that, you lose pretty much everything otherwise, so it's like your goal is to keep that alive anyway, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. I'm gonna play around with the quick draw.
Yeah, that's good.
While we're in industrial zone, we should probably take some of these heavy mediums and heavies that are in cold storage and start prepping them.
Yeah.
The crab is probably another one that we want to put into our roster.
Yep. So the Kobold is going to take 9 days. It's got the arena ready, so thankfully it's not hard to adjust, but that doesn't affect armor, which is mostly what I played around with.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm going to work on trying to get our other builds into a good spot. While you work on putting together things like the quick draw and stuff, I'll work on bringing our other builds like the Shadowhawk up to speed.
Okay.
So cool thing is my sets carry over from my save file into this one, so the items that I use I can actually just rebuild in this.
Yep.
As long as we have those items, which we don't for every bit here, but yeah, this Shadowhawk is good, but it's really badly built with items that are very valuable in the arms that we don't want to lose, like the extended range medium lasers.
Yeah. We gotta tone that down a little bit.
So I'm gonna swap it out for something like a binary in the left and a lance in the melee arm.
Mm-hmm.
And with that battle fist we bought, that just gave it 40 plus armor in the left arm, so not only can you shield the left torso with the left arm now, because battle fist and the lance give a huge armor bonus, but you can also even just slap some more things in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of really cool. What other weapon can I fit in there? It's probably a good idea to put another SRM set in there. I don't know if you want to play around with Infernos or anything, but I think a 6 is probably good here, so that's what I'm gonna do. More importantly, I'm gonna readjust the armor to be more friendly to the build. We're gonna put an armored cowl in there to save a bit of armor. And we have a cockpit small advance that's really good, but not gonna go on the Phoenix. Or not the Phoenix Hawk, the Shadowhawk.
There we go.
So that's 10. Let's see. Definitely a fun part of this game, I'd say, that I like a lot is the customization factor, because you can get some really cool builds if you're frugal about what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have enough for a supercharger? Maybe not. So I was watching the previous playthrough, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of checking that out and seeing what the previous playthrough was like, just because I figured it'd be fun to look back and see what we enjoyed the most about the playthrough. Funny enough, I was watching that and you said that originally it was TT rules that messed up the game when it was actually just better spawns, but I think you misspoke and called the wrong mod out, because like I'd say 15 minutes later, you were just using TT rules features, like the change commands thing, and I was like, what? Why did you say that it was that mod when it wasn't that mod? That's funny to me. Let's see. But yeah, it's definitely interesting looking back on what that previous playthrough was. I guess I was just watching it to see what the average viewer who joins our streams now would have to go through if they had to catch up with our streams previously. And it's just fun to kind of look back and see what it was all about for us.
Wow, that's
What's
actually
up?
really good. I'm just looking at what the options I have for the quick draw are, and we have that we have the endo prototype, or the endo structure that might go well on that, since it's one of our heavy hitters, at least for the time being.
Yeah. I did notice that sometimes those will like actually survive getting destroyed. Not always, but sometimes they do, and I thought that was rather interesting. Let's see. All right. The Shadowhawk is such a dangerous heavy hitter now. That's fun. Its cooling's already really good. You want about like half the cooling heat per second rate compared to the weapon heat.
Right.
That usually gives about a good amount. I've got one more ton. What do I want to put in there? Let's see. Do we have... I could give it a UAV if you want to try those.
I mean, they're not really that useful. It feels like.
Yeah, I have used them. I have found use for them, but it's a little out there, yeah, for some people. I'll just throw in a jump jet. That's probably okay. Then I can up the ammo capacity.
There we go. That's going to take a while, but it's at least getting done.
Yeah, this is a 48-day job for the Shadowhawk, but it now has a supercharger, which means its melee will be a lot more viable because it can just run up and lance things in the face.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I could probably make that trebuchet in a way that would make you probably happy. Just a splat SRM build.
Could be.
Let's see.
Let's see, large laser. Two of those.
So interesting little build quirk on something like, say, the Treb. It doesn't actually have an hand actuator slot like it does in the tabletop. So that means it can't actually equip that Battle Fist for the extra armor, so I'm just gonna put a mace in it for damage instead.
Okay.
Because that's probably smarter. And since I don't have my 2 SRM-10s anymore, since I gave one to the Kobold, I'm just gonna go with the SRM-6s for now. it has a quirk called Faster Reload for torsos, which gives a 7.5 cooldown for weapons in the torsos, which is pretty good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need that small laser or AMS in the center, so I'm gonna double up on that. Armor would be good.
Alright, got those two working.
Yeah, cool. New work order going. I see.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any arena missions here at this particular spot.
That's okay. I'm about to
We could go to Ulysses, or we could go to Mocane. It looks like there's a rare mech on the market at Ulysses, so maybe it's worth dropping by there.
Before you jump, let me finish this work order.
Sure.
It's a 28-day on the Treb. It should be a more effective build for it than what it had previously. We have a couple default loadouts, but now you can make the jump. I finished that order.
Jump to Ulysses first. This will be a little bit backwards, but it'll get us, I think, a little bit of some of that time to do those repairs and refits.
I think that might be valuable because, you know...
Oh, you're gonna like this.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. And we can afford it, too, because I sold all those extra engines.
Oh, that's really cool to see. I'm looking at the stream right now. I just see the refit of the trader, but...
Oh, no,
boy.
No, you should see the I just bought a thing that you'll like.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of customizing, so that's why I gotta look at the stream. Oh my gosh, that is very good.
Yeah,
I don't even have one of those yet, but that is actually really so good for us.
Well, it showed up on the market, so there we go.
It's probably the prototype phase, which isn't as good, but it can be tuned, and yeah, that's my favorite heavy mech right there, because it was not liked by a lot of people when it came out, but it says obsolete and hard to pilot. Yeah, this got the prototype gear in there, but I do know that better exists. But yeah, now it looks like the proper jet that it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Let's see, how much heavy is that? Wow, that is 6 tons for that land air mech gear, but you know what? It'll work. We will make it work. It's got an AMS and a shielding arm. That might actually be helpful for us. It might actually be good to have an AMS mech in the air. What do you think?
I can see that could be useful. Yeah, sure.
Sweet. What I'm going to do once we get it, an arena supercharger would be good for this champion, because believe it or not, that acts as like a interesting little takeoff gear.
Mm-hmm.
For land air mechs, you run really quick in short bursts because it goes out quick, but you keep the speed into your jump jet momentum, which is extremely helpful. Heck, we don't even have many of these jump jet types in our roster, so you know that's actually great. We don't have many double heat sinks to throw around, but I'm sure you don't mind if they get used in something like the land air mech.
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet. So this might be a little too much. Holy moly. It does not need that much engine. Not much at all. It's supposed to fly, so why does it need to run quick? That's silly. Let's get rid of that. Some improved sensors and chameleon stuff that I can't include on this. That's fine. Okay.
Alright, let me know when you're ready for me to make another jump.
Not quite yet, but we're getting closer, you know? Just building up and consolidating our stuffs. Oh my gosh, this thing is gonna be evil. Oh no!
There were some high explosive bombs on the market too, so I picked those up.
Yeah, I've got room for an arrow bomb, potentially. I just want to up the armor to be maximized first before I start doing anything like that. The build's already getting a little silly because I can use a tag to just spot people in the air.
Yeah.
That'd be silly. I haven't got a chance to use it in my single player too, so this might be interesting for us. We're gonna give some more armor in the rear torso there, just cause that sounds like it'd be good. And let's see, it's 5 tons for that, so I've got not enough free slots. That, yeah, makes sense, but it's an arrow, so it's obviously gonna take up a lot of space.
Yeah, true.
Interestingly, you cannot equip them immediately knowingly. You have to go to the weapons tab to see that there's a slot there, so people who play this don't immediately know that that's available to you as you play this. You have to pay a little more attention to what's on there because custom weapon slots are not exactly on the forefront. What else can I put on here real quick? Large laser. It's a little shorter in its range. And so that's 7 tons. We get a fusion engine. I'll put in a royal double just because it's gonna cool well. I'm gonna put in a fusion engine to give it that plus 10. And cool, a new pilot. I guess you can go to the pilot training thing. Yeah, that's cool.
I will be waiting in the ready room,
Then I'll
Commander.
give it another
and fortune has brought us to meet.
My history is my
engine.
business.
Glad to join the company, Commander. Now let's kick them right in the gondola.
That is 2 jump jet compatible. Still 2 jump jet compatible.
That's yours.
And,
Affirmative, Commander. I'll be in the hangar for pre-drop checklists.
More heat sink, and then I have a half ton. I should be able to...
Exploration and fortune has brought us to meet. Glad to be on board, sir.
Glad you prepped and ready, Commander.
I can't find a thing to put the half-ton in, so I'm just gonna make the right arm have... There we go. Perfect. I have a big giant project of 93 days. Haha, that's my number. Amazing. So we can continue now.
Meet you in the ready room.
While you do that, I'm gonna give it a cool paint job.
All right.
At your service, Commander.
We are
Looking forward
jumping
to a prosperous partnership.
to Mocane, where there are 2 arena contracts. Or no, wait, actually. If I... Looks like we're stuck. We have to bottleneck through there anyway. So we'll just go to Mocane like I thought. Here we go.
I'll sort our mechs. So we have 2 Cavalier Locust. Are we using that one? The Cav 1? I don't remember anybody using that.
Possibly not. I'm not sure.
We probably don't need 2 Locust. I think 1 already fills its role with running around and binary lasering things. We'll get some more doubles if we strip this Locust, so that's probably what I'll do.
Okay. Do we have anything else that's good for recon missions?
Yes, we do, actually. We've got some pretty good equipment to play with now because I'm pulling off the searchlight for another to use. So it's either that Locust we already have, or let me real quick check. So yeah, the Stinger is actually really good for those kind of recons because you can actually go up in the sky and not get spotted. I have no clue if that trick works in co-op. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I've had some issues with the mission type itself where enemies do not stay if you target them, they actually come after you, so it might just be bugged and a new mission type where we have to fight everything there. Not the worst thing in the world, but I've had that glitch too many times for anything else to be considered. Otherwise, we could probably strip this Vulcan too. It's not particularly great, but it's got good weapons on it. I think that was the plan last week.
Well, I think the Vulcan is around because it's a 40-tonner, and it's our only 40-tonner.
I noticed there's patchworks on it, so I'm thinking, wait a minute, did you work on this? Actually?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the thing is that sometimes we need, like, something that's not 35 tons, but something that's not 50 tons. And so, like, having a 40-tonner or 2 is a good... Even if they're not necessarily the best mechs, sometimes they fit what you have space for, you know?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off all but 1 jump jet and give it armor because those patchworks are very valuable and losing them would really suck. That's mostly what I'm going to change. It's basically just...
Well, no, I want it to have the jump jet so that I can move, so I can get in and out of danger more easily with it. Like, it's not a tank, it's a Vulcan.
It's a Vulcan, yeah. So, tell you what, I'm going to put them in better places then. So, what I did is I moved the 1 weapon systems out of the arms, and I've moved them into the torsos proper. So now we have that armor change you had, and I still kept all your jump jets. Cool. Is there anything else I can add? No, endo's not necessary. We don't have room for it. Okay, that's fine. So the work is on there. Let me know if that's fine with you, actually, because this is just better allocation and it's more survivable. For its TT rules rule, you could probably change it to be a brawler at that point too, because of the weapons. I don't know what you want the Vulcan to do.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be it's not likely to be an AI-driven thing. It's probably going to be something that I drive when we need to drop off a few, you know.
Yeah. So, in that case, I'd ask that you update the roles of, say, something like the Wolverine, the Shadowhawk, and the Treb to Juggernaut, actually.
Okay.
Because they've got the melee weapons, and also the Griffin could be a Juggernaut too, since it's got a thing for that.
Okay, so I've got the Wolverine. You want the Griffin?
Mm-hmm.
That's the COE Griffin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's going to be a Juggernaut. And what was the other one? The Trebuchet?
Yep, the Trebuchet is going to have the mace, and the Shadowhawk is also melee. So this way they'll actually run up and use their melee weapons.
Right.
Interestingly, I learned that TT Rules 3 actually changes this to be a part of the lance screen, so you have to set it manually each time you go into a mission, which is a downgrade from 2 that I don't like, because you could just change it here and then not have to worry about it until later when you want to change the role.
No, I mean,
But
that was
here,
one of the things that was kind of a annoyance when we were playing the last time, where it was every mission it'd be like, switch this guy to Juggernaut, switch this guy to Juggernaut.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we actually have a couple of good arena missions here by pure luck. We have a 4v4 light and a 4v4 medium, which I think we can do both of those. Let me just triple check here.
Sounds good to me.
But we've got... It's a question of what's actually not being fixed right now. Do we have... So that's a light. That's a light. That's a light. Okay, we have more than enough lights. And then mediums, we also have a decent number of them as well. So yeah, this should be... We'll finally get into a mission.
Yeah.
We'll start light.
I mean, this is a big part of the game, sure, but probably the thing I would have said is maybe we'll do this off stream next time just to save a bit of time.
Yeah. It's no big deal. I mean, some people like the fixing things and the planning and everything, but it is good to get into some missions here and there as well.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the game's all about, so might as well.
Right.
Let's see here. Who am I gonna pilot? I'm gonna pilot you. You haven't piloted much before, so this is good to get them out of the deep red of no affinity.
Exactly.
Getting our pilots acclimated to the mech and its systems is a really nice touch I like about the pilot overall here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little... I mean, one of the things that is interesting about this is that... So, Battletech, the PC game Battletech, right? Where it was the strategy game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're actually a lot more efficient with time in that game. You're with the right additions to your dropship, your people get... experience gains as a function of time whenever they're not kind of on duty. Jumps take less time and so on. With this one, we spend a lot of time, but our pilots are just kind of just sitting there. There's no option to get a thing to have them train in random mechs or something every so often, which would be kind of cool, but also probably a lot of work.
Yeah. I remember in the last stream you were talking about the differences you noticed between HPG's Battletech and this one, especially with the repairs and stuff.
Who can overcome the adversity that is sure to come their way?
Yeah, and that one you can't even parallel. You can't even parallel on stuff. It's really weird.
I will say that I do think they tried, at least with the academies, which I've also been able to play around with, including the traits and everything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got eyes on them.
Yeah, I see.
I found a tank here, interestingly. This is weird.
Grab it.
I'm gonna pick it up. It didn't do anything, but yeah, apparently these can spawn. Something I did change in my personal game. I made repair bays and garages toggleable in the arenas. It was kind of interesting because it made it dynamic, and I think the AI can use them too.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is, because I do notice there's repair bays in the Solaris DLC.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna keep you covered from getting back hit. That fire starter H is the biggest target. Going for him.
Big customization just occurred. Metal limb is in the discarded bin now.
Oh, our javelin's getting hit in the back. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's happening.
Blow. His weapon is rendered useless.
Oh, he ran into an explosive bit on the map.
Oh.
Watch your step, I guess.
Oh, she's down. That's crazy. Let's restart that.
Yeah, no, we're not
Commander
losing
Mason
her.
sends another
She's a
to
custom
this
pilot. Huh. So we know where they're spawning now. I think we should divide and conquer instead of going into the meat grinder.
Well, the thing that happened was that commando came out first, so it was way ahead of everybody else.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why why that javelin took so much damage. Maybe we should check its default behavior. Maybe it's got the wrong default behavior or something.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, but yeah, that was strange for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Dang. I will say that I did notice from my perusing of different sources, social spaces for this, that there's apparently some glitches related later game for restarting missions, so it's wiser to restart from the load menu rather than to restart. It's not a problem early on, I've noticed, but I've seen some people complain that restarting mission didn't work or would lead to problems.
Sure.
So I guess that makes sense for heavily modded.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see if it becomes a problem, then we'll deal with it. But as long as it's working, it's working.
Yeah. Then again, with all those seeing stuff and just tips from generally people who work on mods, it's kind of up in the air because, they said that the portraits would give us problems, but they really haven't.
Well, we did cut out a lot of them.
We're moments away from another arena
Or,
match.
not the
That's
portraits,
fine.
but the what do you call it? The logos.
Yeah. And that's fine because, So there was another tank piece there. I'm going to take cover behind the building and just keep spotting. There's another tank thing. I picked it up. It didn't do anything. I don't think they spawn on the missions for the host or single player because I've never seen them, but weird that they are appearing now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them. Usually, they're pretty obvious.
Yeah. Strange co-op things. Anyway, so watch your step around those yellow pipes. They tend to explode, and some other people's tend to. I think that's what got our javelin. Okay, I'm going to use my binary lasers big cooldown for hit and runs.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get into their back line, try to get their attention, and we just keep swapping the attention with hard hits to single targets.
Well, if we can get them to move, then the fastest one will get to us first.
Yeah, that's true. So if you want to set up a flank, because that's what I'm doing, I'm setting up a good flank.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, they're starting to move.
Yep. I see the commando. He's got a large laser, an SRM, and the fire starter. Commando is probably going to be priority target number 1. I do have... Wow, that's interesting. Anyway, I see them on the move. They kind of retreated back, I noticed.
Okay.
But I'll lure this guy out.
Yeah, they're way off in the corner for some reason.
Okay.
Okay, one's incoming.
Yep.
Coming.
That's the locust I tagged.
There's a fire starter too.
Yep. Here he comes. I'm heading him off from the flank.
Target.
Alright, he is really hurting now. Wow, he ran right into you.
Yeah, it wasn't good for him.
But he...
Finish him off.
Okay, our javelin's getting flanked by another locust. I'm taking him out. Oh, I'm gonna tie up these big heavy hitters.
A crippling blow. His weapon is rendered useless.
Locust is almost down. I got the commando's attention.
Okay, good.
Keeping him busy.
I'm working on the Locust. Almost legged.
Our lance mates have got the commando almost
Look
dead.
out their legs. Let's see if that sways the momentum of
Locust
this
is
bout.
down. Coming back into the fray.
Shifts as his offensive capabilities
Yeah,
take a
fire
serious
starter
hit.
is all yours.
His
Got him.
Got the
winning the match
commando.
are plummeting by the second.
Get back here, you son of a gun. He's so cherry red in his horse, too.
Big farewell to
Second
that
arm is
little
gone on the fire starter.
Commander Mason
I got
sends another to the scrap heap.
One left.
Yep.
Yep.
Direct hit. Their offensive weapons just took
Down.
a hit.
Woo!
Mason stands in the winner's circle.
Careful, he's
A
going.
Victory that cements his
Yep.
status as one to watch.
Huh, the crit explosion's not appearing for me. Is that the same for you?
I saw it.
Huh.
Okay. We have gained some arena fame. Our first 20
Yeah.
points there. Let's see, as far as salvage goes,
Plenty of parts, but not a lot of whole mechs. How many things does that commando have? I think it's got its weapons.
the Commando just has one medium laser left, tier 0. It's kind of garbage.
Yeah,
But
I
we
was
only have
hoping-
6 shares, so it's not like we have a whole lot to do. I would say probably
Yeah.
get the Commando and just sell it, or cold storage it since it's one we don't have,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
Works
grab
for
that
me.
SRM2. I think.
I'll get repairs started.
Yep. All right. First steps in the world of unsanctioned arena combat. 200,000 C-bills. Then, our next contract is 4v4 medium. Oh, but I want to check that.
Let's see, what mediums do we have that we can use good?
Cold storage
so the
commando.
trench bucket is ready, as is the Centurion. If we go under tonnage with just these good quality mechs, with like the Wolverine and your trench bucket, we could potentially get a better payout too, which is cool. But that Wolverine's good enough to take on like heavies to assaults right now with its armor, so that's why I say under tonnage for it. It's your choice then of what medium you want to take at that point.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to figure this out real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So
no
I'm
problem.
looking at the javelin, and no, I don't want that. Yeah, I think it was set up as a. Hold on.
It's AI, yeah.
It was set up as a striker, I think. I'm gonna set it up as a skirmisher
Yeah.
instead.
Probably a good idea. Either that or ambusher. I don't know what you prefer, but yeah.
The ambusher says that it's mostly for for slow, heavily armed city fighters that use cover. But
Yeah.
it might work. We'll try ambusher on it and see what happens. So we've got.
I like it in particular because even though it prefers heavy targets, it uses cover like mountains and stuff, just hides, wait for them to get close, or rushes them down and
Right.
then just slinks away, hit and run kind of thing.
Right.
I've definitely paid more attention to the rolls since the last playthrough, and they make a huge difference.
Yeah.
The new TT rules 2 that we are using definitely has some improvements over the one we used to use. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready for the medium match.
Yep. You said you're gonna run the what?
The Wolverine's probably what I'll do. I can just tank, and you can use something you prefer to fill whichever role you want. You can go SRM heavy with the splat of the trench bucket, or you can go with the long-range support of the Griffin. It's up to you what you would want to do.
The Griffin looks like it's set up for close-range combat mostly.
Yeah, aside from the LRMs, which
Right, well, the
is,
LRMs are there to while you're engaging. You know, I'll take the trench bucket.
Alright, get out of here, Emily. And Chloe, you've done well. Wow, they've got good affinity on that fire starter. That's
Yeah.
great. We probably only need 3 or just the 2 of us. I think 2 is fine.
It's a 4v4. There's no reason not to bring in people and get them a little skill.
Well, that's true, of course. At the same time, we will get some really good bonuses if we just go slightly undergunned. But it's not really undergunned when we have these good mechs to throw around.
Yeah,
Like I
let's,
said.
Let's see how the. I mean, we can start undergunning when we realize that we're overpowered. We just certainly didn't seem overpowered with in the last mission, so let's make sure that we're not underestimating the levels of gear that those guys are getting.
These mech warriors are raring to go. It's time
Oh
to
my
see what they're made
goodness.
of.
Oh, a scorpion. Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, I got a supercharger, and I don't know if I put one on the trench.
Okay, we got a crab 800 meters.
Yeah, jump jetting off. Gonna grab some flak attention. Alright, I'm down in the thick of it now. Oh, that was an explosive piece. Interesting. Alright, I'll keep them busy. You get in there and melee who you wish to. Alright, I'll keep you covered.
Oh, the whatchamacallits are set all wrong.
Oh, the weapon groups, okay.
That's
Yeah.
more like it.
I should have said them before, but I don't think I can customize your groups. I can only customize mine.
Right.
He's worth the price of admission out there.
Scents are down. Now it's just the 2. Going for the scorpion. You can get the
Moving on,
crab.
left
He's coming
target.
at you.
All right.
Alright, I've got the scorpion tied up.
Direct hit! Arm blasted right off.
Oh yeah, that scorpion's not too happy. Oh yeah, I was well over prepared for this. This thing is not happy. And he's weaponless now, so we're good from the scorpion.
Crab is down.
So is the
secures
scorpion.
the
Very
win.
nice.
He definitely didn't disappoint. A far cry from Duncan Fisher.
Don't throw shade at that man. He is amazing.
It's all she
You
does.
have no clue. Yeah, it's her whole personality, really.
See, what I do is I set my melee to weapon group 6, and then I just use the F key,
Yeah.
like a first-person
essentially.
shooter.
Yeah.
So, we can get
we got-
either the Scorpion, a CN9A, or a CN9AH.
It depends on what you want. That Scorpion is fine because it's 55 tons, the max limit, but it's got no weapons because I blasted it too bad.
Yeah.
But it does have a lower cost, so it's really up to you what you want.
Well, we have... Yeah, I guess... I mean, we already have a Scorpion, right?
We do. Yeah, we have a 1N. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same
Magneto.
variant, yeah. I'm gonna grab...
And that one has like, weapons, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that Centurion because we don't have one.
AH.
The A?
Yeah, the
AH?
Yeah, either one. Whichever you prefer. AH is laser focused. A is just a regular build,
Oh, I see
which
that.
is kind of occupied by our Cav Centurion, which is just a better version of the A
Okay.
with one extra medium laser.
There we go.
That's pretty, and better quirks. Yeah. All right.
We'll cold storage it for now.
Yeah. I'm going to throw some of our cool little patchworks on our good old Wolverine.
What happened to that Locust Cav 1?
It's stripped, so it's ready for cold storage now that we finished the mission.
Alright. Done.
Or cool. Alright. Let's see, what could I adjust?
Next
on
up
this build?
is Pattonsbrug. Not Pattonsburg,
Pattonsbrug.
but Pattonsbrug. And it's a 27-day jump. Let me know when you're ready.
Give me a quick second.
Sure.
I'm going to add some things onto our beloved Wolverine. Namely, this might be good. Better engine or some more jump jets. Its heat's already amazing, so could have added AMS, but that's okay. I'll just revert and repair for now once I can figure out what I can use that space for.
Okay.
Alright, you can jump now.
Alright. Jumping to Pattonsbrug. Here we go.
So yeah, I never got to ask you, what did you like about HBS's BattleTech?
Oh, I just thought it was a really fun game. I mean, it's a little bit more like tuned toward the short term. Like, I think if you play the career mode, they only give you 2,000 days. Without mods and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as turn-based strategy goes, it's a really solid game.
From what I saw of it, the big thing that you probably like about it is if you're already familiar with the tabletop, a lot of people seem to like it for its modding scene because you get a lot of really cool things going there, like Rogue Tech is a popular one, and stuff like that. I've heard a lot about the modding scene, but I just never got the game. But I was always interested in it.
Yeah, I just played
like
it vanilla, and it was pretty good vanilla, actually. It didn't really need mods so much, though there is a good mod scene.
Yeah, the mods is like icing on the cake at that point if you play it. I'm gonna change this to cancel that work order and just gonna play around with the builds because I want to save a better weapon system for another mech we do have.
Right. Oh, yeah, that is weird. Okay. Medium. Just clear this. Okay, mouse button 1, medium lasers. 5 and 6, medium mace, lower arm. AMS doesn't need one. SRM6 button 2. But we've got right. Okay, no, we can do that. And then right torso is right click. And left arm is left click. For the lasers, at least.
Yeah,
that works.
I have a multi-button mouse, and that's kind of great for this game, I have to say.
Yeah, I have one with 5 buttons, but I still don't have a 6th button, so I just F key.
Yeah.
Halo style, just melee.
It'd be fun to play some Halo modded with you, not even gonna lie.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Ooh,
Something to think about down the
We've
line.
got a lot of missions. Wow.
Yeah.
What can we do without hurting our reputation with people that we're trying to maintain a reputation with? Oh, this is a good one. Let's pick a fight. Warzone. We'll work on behalf of Kurita, and maybe we might even get ourselves into neutral space with them.
If we undersell our negotiations, we'll certainly get there.
Yeah.
Since we're not going to get much reward from them since they don't like us much anyway, I figured that'd be a good thing. I'm going to do a quick change out of gear on the Griffin. I'm upgrading the searchlight to an sensors improve since that gives a better sensor boost than the searchlight.
All right.
There's a build idea I have right now, but I like that it's a mix of both long range and short range. That LRM's 20 stream is insane. It does 38 damage by itself. Yeah, I have a build on my file where it's just a large laser short burst and then LRMs. It'll like run close and then use its supercharger to just start punching people.
Yeah.
I thought about using the new hot loaded missiles we got in this DLC because you can fire those at close range and they work, but the problem is their spread is abysmal and they don't have an Artemis version.
Okay.
So like they're bad at long range. You want to be like close to mid range with them for them to really work.
Will be limited out there and have adverse effects on your
I mean, they
sensors.
have their use. I'm pretty sure they would have their fans, but
Sure.
I'd prefer the clan missiles if I'm being real.
Well, we'll get them eventually.
Yeah.
Okay,
Since those don't have any of
drop
that.
a little weight.
I'm going to drop into this and change my pilot to...
Do that. Switch her over to the Saeed.
Hello, Lieutenant Fujiwara. I see you changed the names. I didn't actually get to check those, but that's cool.
And there we are at 160 tons.
Yeah, if we go lower, there's not much benefit beyond just the new shares.
No, we just want the reputation points with this mission in particular. Yeah. We just got to get them a little bit positive, so that we can maintain them a little bit positive for the purposes of. For the purposes of. Hold on.
Yeah, just setting them up for success in future contracts.
Yeah, when we end up with, we may end up doing some work for them, or there's going to be the DLC with them as well. So.
Well, that's way ahead. I like that you're thinking ahead. That's very good to do because that just may. The problem with our last DLC run is that they hated us, so we didn't get very many good rewards at all from the DLC.
Well, one of the things about this new set of mods is that it gives us a lot more
flexibility.
Because there's a lot more different bodies to get reputation up or down with, so we can pretty much stay relatively positive with all of the major families if we want, because there's so many other things that we can do, and so many other people that we can piss off with less negative consequences.
I've noticed a lot of people said they hate that decay of rep thing, but I like it in conjunction with what we got.
If we can maintain this position beyond what our contract stipulates, Commander. That said, Farhad will never shut up about it if your mechs return to the hangar looking like Swiss cheese. Good luck.
That's his job, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't like doing it.
They've detected your presence, Commander. I'm seeing multiple tangos on scope, converging on your current position.
Are they really, Rihanna? Or are they just sitting somewhere 1,300 meters out of the way, and we have to go find them?
Yeah.
Probably we have to go find them.
That must be one of the
Here comes a couple of them.
I've got a little,
I see a harasser.
Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Oh, there's a couple of pickups over there.
Yeah, I'm going to get those since I can fly over to them. Yeah, we got a armored personnel carrier.
Cool.
It's cool. I don't think it does drop infantry infantry
Recon
yet
reports
in this
additional
version
forces
of mod,
entering the engagement area,
but it
Commander.
exists
Be on the
for...
lookout for them.
It might exist for the regular mod. The problem is we can't use infantry because it broke the second lance.
Right, right.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Do you know if there's a way to reduce
Excellent find,
the
Commander.
splash damage
Beginning
distance for
recovery now.
tanks in this? Because it is just way too far. It's further than mechs, it feels like.
I think it might actually be like a base game change, but yeah, I have noticed that issue where they just kind of explode and then all their tanks
Payload
take
acquired.
damage, and it's like
Yeah.
a cascade effect.
Well, I mean, I'm mostly worried about my own personal mech taking damage, because that just seems to happen every single time I take on a tank.
Yeah, I get why they do it in the lore, because they kind of do that.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with taking damage if I'm too close, but I was 50 meters away from that thing.
Yeah. Okay, I've got the enemies over here
Okay.
on the top of the hill. It's
Oh, I see
two little a river jack and a
I'm just looking around for tanks and stuff.
yeah, that's good.
I thought I saw something on sensors, but there's nothing up here, so I don't know what happened.
I'm practicing my PVC fire on smaller targets.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a co-op issue where it says my heat's rising when I'm flying, but it doesn't actually rise.
Oh, weird.
That was a good shot, oh my gosh.
Hostiles are escalating their assault on your position, Commander. Be careful.
Alright.
Alright, that's 8 of 14. 9.
Yep, we
One of our
don't
tanks
have
took out a flyer. Those two smokes are both green.
Yeah, their ammo
Enemy
in case you
reinforcements
need it.
spotted in the
Yeah,
area.
we don't.
They look
I've
like they're
got,
heading your way.
I must have 3 tons of SRM6 ammo on this thing.
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
gave you a double, so it's like 3 bundled into 1.
Okay. Yeah, you get a little bonus
Yeah.
for the double, but I didn't realize it was that much.
It's 800 versus 360 for the double, which is like strangely big for no discernible
Well,
reason.
my
It's
thing says I have
different.
844 remaining.
Well, if you gather the supply crates, they actually boost it.
But I thought it couldn't go over what the actual max was.
That's been changed in the mods.
Oh.
If I'm collecting those salvage, even the red ones refill your ammo, not just the green
Yeah, but
ones.
they don't go over your maximum, I thought.
Not in our old
Mission
playthrough, but
complete,
this one,
Commander.
yes.
Oh,
Every
weird.
kill from here out is bonus pay. Stick around as long as you like, but
Alright,
don't
let's go
get too
stake out the
overconfident. Enemy forces still have a sizable hold of this
Exit,
area.
yeah.
yeah, stake out the
Fall
exit.
back to the mark nav point when you're ready for evac.
I've got Igor thingy in the air.
I see his
Oh,
tiger
no, it's,
attack. Yeah,
it's tiger.
There's another one with it though.
I'm taking him out. I'm in the air. Oh, they're going for you guys. Weird.
They're too
For
far
that
away.
heli.
Yeah. Okay, you got him?
VTOL's down low, sniping with PVC.
Looks like, oh, there we go. Very nice.
Is it funny to just see a mech flying up here, having the time of his life, sniping the whole map?
It works.
Got
That
an
tank
SRM.
apart.
Oh, we got a... somewhere.
Yeah, the one I'm using is not as good as the one I made in my
Enemy mech
personal run,
forces
but
spotted
it's still a
operating in the
land air
area.
mech, so...
Watch
Sure.
out for them.
Yeah, they're really stupid in terms of lore, but it's like, we gotta make something. What do? How about a mech that can fly? That sounds like a terrible idea. Let's do it.
Well, it's all based on the earlier
Star League and stuff.
well, no, they were supposed to do a collaboration with Robotech, and then that
Yeah.
fell through.
And so it became a part of the Unseen collection of mechs, yeah.
Right.
And Plus, they also had legal issues with some of their other land-air mechs. That means they can't produce those units.
Well, I mean,
anymore.
that whole land-air mech legal thing is through Harmony Gold, which is the Robotech people.
Crow's nest.
Yeah, the Harmony Gold people are really bad about that kind of stuff.
Copyright. They were doing that crap as far back as like MechWarrior Online.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was, like,
I mean,
legal
it's
battle.
been a thing for 20 years, more than that.
Yeah, don't like that very much from them.
I mean,
to be
they
honest.
held onto the rights to Macross Frontier for like a decade,
Yeah,
and that's why we could only get fan subs of it here.
I just like that the tabletop can allow for it freely for fans to just use. I nailed that Shadowhawk in the back.
Yep.
If we can preserve it, we can take its supercharger in the legs, but it's probably gone now that it's red.
Hostile
Yeah,
mech
probably.
down.
Yep. I try to look out for
Reconnaissance
specific
flights show
variants
increased enemy
to
presence in the
leg
vicinity.
for their gear.
Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
For instance, there is a build to look out for Commando, actually.
Yeah.
I think we saw one, but it was the D03. If you can leg it, you'll kill the mask, but you'll get the small cockpit and the compact gyro, which is unique to it. So,
Okay.
so just keeping in mind that you can look for these things. I'm gonna take out this guy's legs because he's got short burst medium lasers, which are kind of better than the.
Sounds good. I'll
Yeah,
aim for
so
his
we'll
legs,
leg
too.
him. Got both his legs pretty far down. Got that one too. Yep.
Yep. He's toast.
Yep. We got him legged.
Enemy
Hi
forces
there.
continuing
How
to
you
converge
how
on
you
your
guys
location.
doing?
Yeah,
Stay
right?
frosty, Commander.
The fact that this is just something you could do. Oh, our harasser's gonna get blown up. Uh-oh. The two that are stuck over there, I'm gonna go cover them.
Okay. I mean, I can get us out of here pretty quickly. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, they defended themselves, but yeah, we'll get out to preserve our tanks.
Yep.
Got him, got him, got him! Yes! I killed him. I saved our tanks.
Very good.
Up. There's a harasser trying to harass our harassers. So much harassment in this mission.
Yep. And we are out.
Happy you made it out of there alive, Commander. Stand by for pickup.
Extra 340 grand is not bad.
Pretty much. Keep all the pieces where they should be and everybody's happy. Oh my gosh, we got more patchworks.
Yeah, we did.
3-1. That's great.
And some engines, too. All right.
Yeah.
That BJ1 is too many shares for us, unfortunately. But we did get some good drops.
We can buy some more tanks in the asset trader now, which is good because we can start consolidating our tank forces to be a bit more of a serious fighting force.
Yeah.
I do say that I like certain missions for their ability to make certain tanks viable. For one, like certain missions, you can go really fast with, like say, just a J. Edgar team when you have to chase down like something like a convoy destruction, or like those seek and destroy missions where you just have those mechs that run away.
Yeah.
Those assassinations. You can just set the tanks loose on them and they'll chase them through the whole map. It's really fun. I like it a lot. And they like fight everything along the way too.
Right.
I'm gonna organize our mech lab a little bit more now. We've got the champion and almost a full... No, we do. No, we almost have a full lance of land air mechs,
Yep.
which might be fun. However, I will say the AI does not know how to fly.
I expect that.
They kind of just use what TT Rules gives them, and even in the base, they kind of just don't fly normally.
Right.
So,
let me know when you're ready for me to timeline.
before I do, yeah, no, we're good to timeline.
Okay.
I'm just organizing the thing. I want that mod that lets you organize the mech lab, but it was for DLC8 only, which I'm like, dang it, man! If it just came out for DLC7, I wouldn't have to do this manually for the next 2 years or something.
Well, you don't need to do it manually either if you don't want to.
I don't, but I like to because it's nice to have things where they should, so you can find them easier.
Well, I mean, the only time that it matters is when you're doing edits, because when you're going in the mission, you get a totally different screen that where the organization there is irrelevant. So, like I said, do it if you want to, but I don't mind at all if I have to scroll a little bit to find the mech that I'm gonna do work on. I'll find it. It's not a big deal. It's not like we have 50 of them. There's 25 of them or something like that.
Yeah. Me, I just liked it because it gave me something to do while you were busy doing the stuff I couldn't do.
Right. How does a duel sound?
Who is it with?
We're working on behalf of Kurita against mercenaries.
That's fine with me. We don't get much benefit from mercenary faction rep being high, so they can be the bandits.
And we're indifferent with Kurita now, so we get an extra point. Very nice.
That's good. And believe it or not, you can actually get more points. It's like a really cool cascading effect where the more points you have from the rep you undersell, the more things you just generally get. So it's like the rep point is helpful even if you don't use it.
Right.
It's kind of why I tuned it too, because I slightly undersold like the linear progression to like an 87%, because it's like otherwise it's too good if it's just flat linear.
Right.
I like that you can get rep from under tonnaging it too, so there's like a bit of a balance that I found that had a good sweet spot. So yeah, since this is a duel, we can go heavier if we really want to.
Right.
I'm not taking the land air mech for this, honestly, because...
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. The Locust, I mean, you can go heavier than that. We don't have any... We're not going to throw a 20-ton mech, so we have 20 tons to play with. I can either give it to Emily, or or you can take some of it, or both.
Yeah, I'll up my armor to... What do I want to take? That assassin's okay. I'll just take the cicada. It kind of feels the same.
Gives us 5 tons. And 5 tons is fine. We can go under tonnage by that much. That's not a big deal. All right.
Not at all.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, I got really rich because I was using under tonnage on like an exhibition with just 1 assault on my end versus 5 enemies, and the build was strong enough to just surcharge through it all, and I got huge payouts.
Yeah, it's a little, I mean, since it's kind of, it's a little broken at high levels is the thing. Like, realistically, your boss is not going to pay you double because you do the job with, half the tonnage kind of thing. But it is nice to get a little extra bonus for when you can't match it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think in terms of lore, they do kind of... I think it's fitting for the clan update, is what I will say. At the same time, I do know that because the modded experience does it, we're getting bonuses from the MRBC for doing things, so I like to imagine they're footing the bonus.
Oh, we got opportunistic pirates.
Okay, let's hang back. That's just green smoke there, so...
Yeah, let's
we
back
don't
off.
have to-
The pirates
Oh, there they are.
directly to the south.
Yep, I'm taking cover behind
Yep,
this
get
unit.
behind the base.
We got a flea and a fire starter for our crew. And I also like in these duels that they basically, we'll let them tear each other apart.
Moving in
That's fine
behind,
with
Commander.
Yep.
me. I do like that they match us in terms of the duel. So like we take 3, they come in with 3.
Yeah,
Since there's a lot of war games going on, it's kind of fun. Oh, got some red smoke here. I'm gonna grab it.
On the move, Commander.
Go for it.
Fun fact, while you're searching these maps, you can find things like those disembark tanks, and so if you don't want to deal with the damages, you can just run a tank for a bit.
Cargo
Yeah.
acquired.
I found a Shrek PPC tank over here if you want to snipe.
No, you go ahead if you want.
I'm looking around the map for tanks to get and salvage to grab.
Well, there might not be any in a duel.
There is, actually. There's actually surprisingly a lot.
Oh, okay.
It surprised
line,
me,
Commander.
but yeah, you can absolutely search the map for goodies. They don't always appear, but that has not been the case for me so far.
Interesting.
besides one. Yeah, so it is interesting because you wouldn't think duels are not something you'd search the map for, but you absolutely can, and I've got some of my best rewards from doing it. And
Pirates are
Convoy
dead.
discovery. Yeah, wow, they brought in like 3 lights, I saw them,
Yeah.
and yeah. I don't see any treasure yet, but it doesn't mean it's not out there.
I'm going through this canyon. There's nothing in the canyon, but maybe something at the exit.
Yeah, I'm searching the high ground.
Probably
I
gonna
don't
get
see
picked
any-
up by the enemy pretty soon, though. I've got
Yeah.
somewhere. I've got information about a fire starter, and it looks like a cicada.
Yeah. I've got heat sensors out. They're by the drop ship. It seemed from the pirates dropping in and getting killed. So
Okay.
that's at the center of the map, like D4-ish.
Okay.
So yeah, they're not immediately noticed. Oh, I spotted a panther, a fire starter, and yep, they're by the drop ship. There you go. Yeah, they're pretty beat up too.
Except for that panther.
Yeah.
Enemy mech incoming.
Couldn't quite tag it, but
No, but they're going to be coming toward us. That panther's the
Yep.
bigger danger right now.
that's alright. I've got him flush with fire. Hot-shotting him as I'm still searching. I don't see where the third landsmate is. Oh, no, I found
They're
it.
both right by each other.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it. And
I got
we'll
another
begin the
piece of
recovery
salvage.
procedure.
Nice.
Fire starter's lost almost all his weapons. One arm is down. I see you going in, so
Going in for that.
sweet melee hit.
Well, these SRM6s might...
Tear
Oh,
him before you even get the chance.
yeah, he's in trouble.
Always
He's
good to be
toast.
stuck on ammo.
Yeah. Alright, fire starter is
Working on him.
blast distance. I've got his arms.
Oh, I'm generating too much heat.
I'll fix that problem once we get back. I guess that's what the melee is for, though.
Yep.
While you cool down, just hit him with the mace, it's fine.
That's the plan, if I can get to him. He's a little quicker than I am.
I got him, though. It's fine.
Well done, Commander.
Toast.
Time to collect our pay.
Yeah, do you notice how much armor you got on that mace arm? It
Yeah.
can take a big beating.
That's good. It means that it's less likely to lose the mace.
Oh yeah. I like that change a lot, but it's kind of interesting because we don't have yet another melee weapon yet, and yet another weapon complete. They left that part for a future update, so I'm curious to see what they're going to change melee to be like in the future.
On some level, I wonder if one day they're going to ever set up mechs falling over.
That's in Merc Tech,
Okay.
the other overhaul. They have mech kicks in that too.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, we got a Tactitron
Yeah.
BD2000.
Yeah,
That's
we did.
really
Very
good.
nice.
I can already see a few of our builds that would benefit from that. Slight range increase and better weapon spread, so good for missiles. Oh, yeah, right. Turn that off. Sweet. So the most immediate benefactor probably is the Wolverine. Either that or... Let's see. Could also be the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, we can put it on our command mechs, or our most powerful mechs, and get that extra range that is so necessary in this game.
Yeah, so...
Let's see, I picked up an FS9H, which I'm going to cold storage.
I'm going to adjust that champion that just finished its work order to upgrade its weapon, and I'm going to give it that Tactitron because that's good for an airborne sniper. Plus, I put a tag on it so I can actually like call targets from the sky.
That sounds good. Getting repairs on the Cicada and the Sead.
I've got some.
I want to look at weapon upgrades real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna adjust the heat since it's got so many heat sinks and not a lot of things to generate heat off of.
Which mech?
So my champion has max weapon heat of like 1.45 and it double the cooling rate, so I can just throw on another like weapon on there.
All right.
What do I want on there is the thing. Probably a large laser. And just put the tuned heat sinks there. That's a little more... Or you know what I could do? We have that power amplifier, remember? I can make a build with a power amplifier because there's going to be some changes to the game that means some of those things are going away. So this is the only time we can use the power amplifier like this.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna power amplify the binary laser, so that it has an extremely low cooldown.
Okay.
And I'm gonna up some armor on the head just in case it takes any shots in the face. Leg armor. And so it'll just be like a rapid fire binary laser. It's and because I put the Tactitron in there, it's got like a 2,200 meter range. So yeah, I can just hit things across the map.
All right.
But I gotta be smart about the jump jets and the cooling. So 3 jump jets might. I cannot equip more. That's right, engine thingy. But it's also got a bomb too, so I'm not like defenseless to anything that's under me. That'll be funny though. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to swap out 2 of the tuned heat sinks we got for some liquid nitrogen, since
Okay.
that's meant for the build.
Sure.
So that gives me... Oh my gosh. This thing's gonna be insane. I'm just gonna say that right now. I might not even need the bomb, but I'm just gonna try it out just because it's silly enough.
Yeah, it's worth a look.
Alright, so that work order is begun. I dropped the tag in favor of some more heat sinks, just cause.
Okay.
Let's see, are there any upgrades I can put on this that would be good? Probably what I should put on there is jump jet thrust for a cantina upgrade.
Yeah, that could be good.
For a landing. That's probably what I need to do for the Stinger land air mech, if I'm honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put on shorter burn time as well.
Okay.
How's its turn speed? I could put anchor turn on there. That wouldn't be the worst thing. But it's going to take a lot longer if I do that, so I'm just going to do these 2 for now.
Okay.
For now, I'm going to put the thrust thing on the Stinger, because you might want to try it, because it's going to be really fun to just fly around. Once you see what it's like, I think you'll like it too.
Yeah.
This
Alright.
land air mechs are insanely fun to just play. Yeah, that's everything we can carry on now.
Alright. Do a little timeline.
I also have a power amplifier on our beloved Phoenix Hawk flyer, Lamb.
Nice.
So it's got an extended range large laser, so it's even more snipe heavy. But it's not got the power of a binary laser, which in lore is like 2 large lasers mashed into 1 weapon. Alright. Do we have another mission?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Probably not that one. But this one's... Okay, we can do a patrol mission for Kurita and gain a little bit more rep with them.
Cool. I put a cool new color scheme on the Phoenix Hawk, so
Very nice.
I'll start like coloring our mechs and stuff and see what you
Heads up,
think.
Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility
So
and
which
have an effect
mission
on your
was
sensors.
this? Let's see what they say
Patrol, they
about
give
it.
us 160.
Patrol. Alright, well, that's a perfect time to try out this new friend that I just got done with. We are going to try the Do you want to drive the Phoenix Hawk?
Is it... Wait, which Phoenix Hawk?
The flying one, the land air mech.
The...
It says it has a...
It says it's under tonnage.
Yeah, it does, which is weird because it says 50. What's it missing? Oh, that's okay. I think I'll fix that, and then we'll just take it later.
Okay.
It's mostly a complete build, but I see what's wrong. It's just needing some more on there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'll take the crab.
Yeah, works for me. Sensors improved would be good on that.
Yeah, with the large lasers. Yeah, it could be.
With the large laser, that's power amplified to just be silly. We don't have a battle fist, but we do have knuckles, which I'll just throw a low one on there to give it an armor boost.
Okay.
And then I'll put some nitrogen heat sinks in the leg. And then doubles here. It's still technically like drivable, but yeah, I see why you wouldn't want to take something totally undertonned. Is there anything else I can throw on there for the time being? Maybe the Tactitron wouldn't be bad.
Mm-hmm.
good for those type of mechs. And then I'll upgrade the engine just slightly. Do we have a 135? We do exactly have a 135. And then I'll upgrade to a fusion engine so it has a bit more center torso armor.
Okay.
That's probably the smartest we can do.
All right.
I'd say.
Sounds reasonable.
So it's a 27-day adjustment, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, we
It'll be ready by then.
We'll get it. We'll get it going at some point. You can go a little higher in tonnage if you want. We've got 15 tons remaining, so you can hop up to 60 if you want.
A 60-tonner that's not available, but I kind of want to just take the. Let's see. Maybe I could take the Kobold.
Okay.
But I do like the speed on the Cicada. How fast is it? The Phoenix Hawk that's not Lamb is actually slightly faster, so I'll take that, and we'll go slightly under tonnage.
Okay.
So we can get some benefits. That way I can slightly scout and spot targets with my insanely high sensor range. I've been having fun messing with under tonnage and the second lance mechanic because you're charged for the second lance at a bit higher rate because of me, but I like that they're forces that are there on standby if you need them.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes under tonnage a little bit more exciting too, in the sense that you'll get the bonus, but sometimes you might need the second lance to drop with you. I did get to play around with an exclusive build of Coyote's mod that was pre-release and meant to be released, but DLC 8 came out, and it has his new mission type in there, multi-mission.
What's the new mission type?
You play MWO, so you probably know about Conquest. It's like Conquest, but in a single-player sense.
Okay.
It's really actually kind of cool.
We're very pleased to be working with you. Now the contract is simple. We need you to go to these coordinates and patrol to the nav point. Once that's done, we pay you. Oh, if there's anybody you encounter in the area, you just blow them up. Yeah. Good luck, Commander.
I like that guy. He's fun. Just blow them up. Though you probably had a different narrator to me.
No, I had the same. I think I had the same guy.
Yeah. Also, another thing I wanted to bring up while we were close to the end here is now that we've upped rep, we can probably adjust our
Nearly there,
drops
Commander. Approach the hidden object
from
to pick it up.
orbital drop
Brilliant.
strike replacement.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We haven't had any airstrike points, but when we do, I think 2 tanks is probably can be like a 3.
Yeah. Okay, we've got local mechs that are helping out. We got a very large base here with a logo.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup
Oh,
on
Might
that's
have a
cool.
garage.
Yeah, it might. It very well might.
Commander. Beginning recovery now.
I'm gonna look for one. It has a searchlight, which is
Anyway.
kind of neat.
Yeah. So I triggered the additional point of interest.
Okay.
There was some salvage here, but otherwise, that's where the locals spawned in once I came nearby. They just showed up here.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah, I like that little dynamicness to it, where the point of interest is like, hey, can you guys come out here and defend your home? And they're like, all right. Okay, so we got a commando somewhere.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can shoot the thing that makes the blaring siren and make it quiet. There you go.
I'm not hearing the
saw
siren
people-
actually.
But I just shot it.
I haven't
so
heard it
that's
at all.
why.
I mean, so there's one now. I hear it.
Yeah, I don't think I got all of them, but yeah, you can shoot down those if you don't like them blaring.
That's nice.
But I don't know why. But I don't like that. I don't know why people are complaining.
I found a repair bay.
Okay. That'll be useful for when we need
I found
it.
another repair bay and a mech garage.
Oh, sweet.
What's in that garage?
Wow, oh my
Mech spotted.
gosh. Oh
Enemy
my
presence
goodness.
Oh, it's a Marauder. Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah. Dude, that's your old mech from the last
Yes. Very nice.
playthrough. I got eyes on the commando. He's in the base.
I see him.
He just entered. Also, you can disembark and you can actually drive the Marauder, too.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool.
Yes. You want to give it a try?
In the
I
interest
mean,
of not accidentally bugging it somehow, I'm just going to leave it alone.
So I have used it, and they can take damage, but the thing is, they actually do repair by the time you're through the mission.
Yeah.
I think the garage keeps it together.
Somehow?
Yeah. Yeah,
We got a spider out here somewhere.
I got him. He is very hurt.
There we
because I
go.
blasted him with
Oh,
SRM.
yeah, look at that. He's toast.
These SRM-10s are crazy good. I love them. Alright, there's our exit window.
Yes.
What happened to our Centurion? Did Reaver run into something boomy?
He
Heavy?
didn't take damage all over the place. He must have just gotten some light laser fire.
I guess so. It's strange. Maybe it was the commando's
Stay sharp, Mech
SRMs.
Warriors.
Oh,
Allied command
ambush.
reports enemy movement is
Oh,
projected to
okay,
your
cool.
location at any moment.
One of them already vanished.
We're in our pay.
Oh no, I think they spawned right in our tanks or something and got blasted.
Oh, you think so? Well, that's possible.
Yeah. Either that or they did fall through the map, but they don't die immediately.
Let's
Oh, they're
take that
tanks.
tank
That's
apart.
why they died so quick.
Oh,
so,
wow. Yeah, they're gonna get toasted.
We have a skybound light javelin.
I see a javelin, yeah. But there's an Irby over there, too.
Oh yeah, I found him. Spot him. I'll large laser him.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. Send the tanks after the Irby and go after the javelin, or other
Got
way
it.
around, maybe. Okay, the Irby's almost toast, and he's running away scared because he's red in the center.
Yeah, he
Alright.
is. Alright, I'm gonna go around this mountain range and take him out.
Man, your Marauder returns. Is that what this episode is going to be? The return of an old friend?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy too. It's the exact variant too. Oh my goodness. It's not the best variant, but it's one probably that you remember quite fondly.
Hey, it gets the job done.
What an idiot. He just batter-rammed me. I mean, alright, buddy. Punch him, yeah! He is not happy.
Reactor compromised.
We have one more guy, the urban mech, and the tanks are almost got him.
Yeah, I've
so
got the
let's
Irby.
use the repair base.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
Irby's about dead.
Another mech kill for me.
Yeah,
Alright.
go ahead and heal us up, and I'll head toward the evac zone while you do that.
And there's your heal.
Very nice. We are fresh.
I found a tank in the bank. I found a tank in the base.
Oh, really? Grab it.
It didn't give me anything, but it might be there for you. I don't know.
I'll check.
Yeah. I'll secure the landing site.
Alright. Where did you see the tank? Was it north side, south side?
It was right by the repair bays, but
Oh.
that does mean that there might be a spawn in the base somewhere else for you. I don't know.
Maybe.
if it's-
I was there and I didn't see it, but maybe I missed it. I know where
I
you're
see
talking
you
about
took
though.
light damage.
Yeah, I
So-
fell down a ridge.
I'm repairing that just because I can.
They spawned two of them. It was really weird.
Yeah. Your crab's got brittle knees and broken shins from that.
I don't know. It doesn't have jump jets, so I feel like I didn't fall very far, but it still took, you know, 1 damage, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now let's see if I can find this tank.
I didn't see anything around the map.
Yeah, I don't
otherwise.
see it here.
Either way, I'm near the exit in case you want to head out and it's not a trap this time.
Yeah, go ahead and get us out of here. I don't see the tank.
Alright.
Pack it up, Commander, before more enemies arrive.
Maybe it's like the arena where they were spawning for me.
Yeah, it must be some kind of multiplayer thing. Ooh, 1.8 million C-bills, the Marauder 3L.
Yeah, there it is.
Very good.
Welcome back, old friend.
Indeed.
And we got a liquid nitrogen. So interesting note before we head off, but you can keep going with the salvage and stuff.
Yeah, let me...
So apparently,
Yeah.
YAML has a heat sink restriction thing, right?
Yeah.
Where you can actually just restrict your ability to equip double heat sinks unless you have the kit in the engine.
Uh-huh.
I personally don't know how to feel about it. I think it's a cool change, but it's like going against the grain of vanilla where you could just throw in whatever heatsink, however.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you think of it.
How does it work
But-
again exactly? I didn't quite understand what you said.
So, you know those double heatsink kits that
Yes.
change the engine heatsinks you get registered with
Right.
the engine core?
Right.
Yeah, those turn into doubles when you put in a kit, but you can't like equip anything but single heat sinks in the crit slots unless you have a double kit with heatsink restriction. I noticed. Basically,
I was able to put doubles in the engine slots without the kit.
that's because we don't have heat sink restriction on, but you can put them in the slots or the regular, but you can't put double heatsink kits anywhere unless you have a double heatsink kit. That's an interesting little restriction. I know some people swear by that in terms of the difficulty. I don't know if that's for us though, because we're kind of used to our builds just having doubles when we have them.
Right.
Like if we have them, we should be able to use them like they do.
It seems like
But
it would be useful, yeah.
But I did notice that it restricted certain other heat sinks, like liquid nitrogen ones are restricted based on the type of engine or the gear you have. So you can only use them if you're power amplifier or internal combustion engine usage.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'll get into that more once the details happen and we have a build that can actually benefit from like an ice engine, but for now it's just a heavy engine that makes lasers and Gauss useless. So it's a very specific kind of build thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, it was kind of interesting to watch the old playthrough back and see what was so different compared to now. It's quite a night and day difference for us, honestly.
Yeah, I mean we put in a lot of changes, so it's a very different playthrough.
Yeah. Your Marauder's set up.
Awesome.
I'm moving it to the proper place. It's our first fully maxed out 75 tonner, which is so good. I mean these missions are low tonnage stakes enough, and we're trying to move to the higher conflict zones, but hey, we'll take it for when we get there.
I mean, it's good to have those things pop up before we need them, I guess is the point, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's call it a night then.
Yep.
Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good weekend. Diz, thanks for hanging out.
I got my champion. I'm so friggin' happy, dude.
I know, right? It's great. I was shocked that it showed up, right? Like, it was like, where? Okay. You know, we wanted a friggin' flying champion, and there one was. And not even too expensive, 10 mil.
Yeah, no, it's great because it's got like really bad parts in it, so that's why it's so cheap because this thing was considered a failure. But
Right, but we can fix it up.
We'll find better. We'll find better for it when the time's right.
Exactly.
You got your Marauder, I got my Champion,
and we are in pretty good shape. All right, everybody, have a good weekend.
Until then.
See y'all later.